Good afternoon, friends. My name's Justin. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I play guitar on songs here in Nashville. And today I'm going to take out a ceramic speaker from my extension cab in the garage and put an Alnico speaker in it. Instead, I just want to switch things up. So if you're wondering what the difference is, should I get a ceramic or an Alnico speaker? The Alnicos are so much more expensive. Is it worth it? You know, maybe you should watch this video. I'm going to play through my Deluxe reverb, which is a late 1965. Great amp. I'm not going to use any of the onboard reverb because I'm also going to play through my 5E3, which is a Lazy J20. So we're going to hear both amps through the same extension cab, both speakers in that extension cab, and we'll see what we think. I'll probably, even if I don't like the Alnico right away, I'm going to leave it in there for a while because I don't like to make rash decisions with gear. Sometimes it just takes a while for your ear to settle and to really start liking something. I remember when I first played a Tweed Deluxe and I just hated it. I was so used to my Deluxe reverb, which is a completely different circuit, different EQ profile and everything, and I just couldn't, I was like, this is different, it's too different. Well, that's all it was just different, it wasn't worse. I actually really like the 5E3 circuit, you know? So, I've got my Jeffsen Telly here. I'm plugged into the Deluxe reverb. I'm not going to change any of the settings on either amp, and I have no pedals on my pedal board. We're just going to hear the amp into the cabinet and both speakers. I will play through both amps, and then I will go downstairs and solder in the new speaker, and then play through both amps again. And I made myself a handy little drum loop, and I've got kind of a rough idea of a riff or progression or whatever that I'm going to play through that I'll stick to for all of the demos, I guess, to demo these two different speakers. So what's in there right now is a Warehouse ET65, right? It's a 65 watt greenback variant that I just think sounds really, really good. It handles power well, unlike a real greenback. You know, those are 20, 25 watt speakers. And it's just got a nice, pleasant sound, and it works in a variety of applications with lots of different amps. The Alnico I'm going to swap in is a Celestion Cream that I just found in my garage after cleaning some things out. I got it a long time ago and apparently have never installed it in anything. So I'm just going to try it out, see what we think. So here we go. This is the Deluxe reverb. I'm on 7 on the volume, treble's at 8, bass is nearly off between 2 and 3. So I'll start on the neck pickup. Here we go. Cool. So there's the Deluxe reverb through the ceramic speaker, the greenback variant. Let's switch to the Tweed Deluxe, my Lazy J. All right, I'm back. Got the Lazy J plugged in. I have the volume around 8, tone around 7. Sorry, volume on the bright channel is around 8, tone is around 7, and the volume on the normal channel is at noon, like 6.5. So this is a little bit quieter than the Deluxe reverb. but it sounds really good. So here it is, same speaker, the ceramic ET65. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to leave that plugged in. I'm going to go downstairs and install this other speaker. It's real quick. It's just a few screws and a solder joint, and that's really it. So I'll be right back. Actually, I'll take y'all with me. We'll go together. Here we go. All right, let's go down into the garage. So, as you can see, flip this around here. It's the good old Morgan cab with an ET65 Heil PR30 right on the grill, just off to the side of the dust cap. And yes, I still have all the other junk in here. And yes, that matchless is my cabinet stand. So let's get this out and let's get this Alnico cream that I forgot that I had, and we'll put that in. All right, if you've never done this, this is how you do it. First thing I do is just loosen the jack. The wires are soldered to the speaker. I'm not going to take the chance of using clips and having something fall out on me while I'm at work. So get this very thin nut here undone. Probably help if I hold it still on the other side. There we go. And I always put these things back on. I don't want to wonder where I set them down. I'm really good at setting something small down and then not being able to find it. It's like the law of guitar picks. So I have two panels here. I've got a bottom panel and upper panel. These come off real easy with a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to use my cordless impact because it's fast. Sometimes if you put too much pressure on it, you just strip the threads out. Looks like a couple of these just didn't. Well, that one's totally stripped. So a couple toothpicks and some wood glue. That's how I fix that. Not a problem. All right, now I think I can just take these off and leave my screws just set right where they are, right? Set these down on the floor. Come out gently, there we go. There we go, top and bottom. Real hard to mess up which way they go in because you can see how the screws are arranged, so it's gonna look like that. All right, 4 more screws. These are holding the speaker in. There are so many different ways that people do this, and I'm not gonna touch on all of them. I am the less tension is better. I'm in that camp. And I don't want to deform the speaker itself, right? I don't want to deform the rim. I don't want to have it dimpled around the screws because I want it to project sound the way that it's supposed to. And you just have them snug. I mean, you don't even need to use a torque wrench, but I would assume that it's barely 15 pounds of torque, foot-pounds of torque, if even that. Okay, so now I'm going to desolder the ends, right? Red positive, black negative. And what I do, let me show you what I do. Warm up the old iron. I put a paper towel up underneath here. I learned this the hard way. I don't want globs of solder falling into the speaker or onto the cone and then drying to it. I've had that happen. That's not good. Remember how we were talking about the speaker being able to vibrate and do its job properly? It's not helpful if you've got globs of solder on it. So, let's see what we're working with here. Here's my iron, got a little weller station. I had swapped a speaker in a cab on a session and I took it with me, so found it. Tin the iron. Then I just use same little penny pincher pliers, or needle nose pliers if you prefer. You can see it start to flow. Don't preload the thing with a bunch of pressure. You'll fling hot solder right on yourself if you're not careful. I learned that the hard way as well. I'm really good at learning things. It's just always the hard way. All right, now remove switch speakers. There she is, unused, never touched. And I don't know why. I don't know why I never installed it when I got it. So red goes to positive. Ooh, actually, maybe I did install it. It looks like there's solder on here. I must have. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I did have this in my Deluxe reverb for a little while, and I just didn't give it a chance. I took it out right away. Come on, firm up. So now we're going to put it in the extension cab and just see if I was crazy. Maybe I was crazy. All right, that's solid. Turn that off. Now remember, our washer and nut are on the jack. I always make sure that the wires are pointing in the direction that the jack is. The jack is above the speaker, so I want the wires pointing up. And I'm actually going to start this with a real screwdriver instead of with the old impact. All right, here we go. Let's set it back up. Plug in our speaker cable. Always through the handle. And slide our mic back into position, right where it was. All right, let's go upstairs and start playing some more. All right, we're back. It was very hot in my garage. So, let's hear how the Alnico Cream sounds. let's hear the Deluxe reverb. All right, we're back with the Deluxe reverb. Nothing has changed. We just have an Alnico Cream speaker in the extension cab instead of a Warehouse ET65. All right, here we go. All right, well, we'll see how I like it over time. I'm gonna use it on all the songs I have to play on and give it a chance to break in. I think I put it in my Deluxe reverb and took it out right away and didn't really give it a chance, but we're gonna see if our ears can settle into it and if it can have a chance to open up a little bit. So thanks for watching. See ya.